Okay, so now let's look at how our Myne app works. Our Myne app is built on top of a modified Rarible protocol with the nominee contract that I'm running on my local Ganache system. Okay, so we first log into MetaMask, and the app can access my Ethereum account. Then let's start to create a Myne token, or basically a wallet which will sort of hold the information about my social media IDs and NFTize them. For the hackathon submission, you can NFTize three type of IDs. So basically the Google ID and the Google ecosystem of apps. You can NFTize a Facebook ID or a Dropbox ID, and you can do all three as well. So let's start to NFTize an ID one by one. And yeah, now we are good to go. So all three of my IDs have been verified, and I've proved that I have ownership of the accounts that I'm trying to NFTize. Uh, what I do over here, or what the app does over here, is that it captures the access token and it uses the expired access token as proof that you are the owner of this account, which I'll also show you later. If you want, you can also encrypt and save your password over here. This will not go into the NFT linked URI or the NFT linked file, but it will create an offline wallet document that you could transfer to your nominee. If let's say I enter my password over here, for example, it is encrypted with a private key that is controlled by my nominee, and let's say if something happens to me, they can get access to the file and decrypt it with that private key to see what are my passwords. And basically, I've just added this feature so they can access the social media accounts without going to a third party like Facebook or Google. Their ownership will be established on the blockchain, and they'll have access to the passwords through the file that's shared offline. Lastly, let me just add a nominee address over here. So this is uh, Ethereum address for my nominee that I'm adding over here. So this is the address to which the ownership will be transferred for this NFT or this social media NFT wallet in case something happens to me or I'm incapable to access the accounts. Okay, so now I click on submit, and we are now going through the wallet creation process on the back end. So there's a transaction that is being fired on Ganache, and I confirm the transaction, and the Myne token is successfully created. I also get an option to download the file. So this is a JSON document which will basically represent my file. This is a JSON document which represents the Myne wallet that I created. You will notice that my social media accounts are tagged over here, and it also has some encrypted data which is basically the password. You go to view wallet. Let's look at the last one. This is the wallet we created right now. So you can see three social media IDs are linked over here. This is the token ID, which is the token ID format followed by the Rarible protocol, and other details are also available regarding the token. So I can click to see raw wallet data. This data is coming from IPFS. So whenever we are creating a token, we are sharing a wallet receipt on IPFS. So now if I want, I can transfer this wallet as well. Uh, I can transfer without a nominee as well. So basically, transfer means that I'm giving my ownership to a third person who is not necessarily a nominee. So let's say I'm a celebrity selling my account, right? And this again has the same transfer or mint function that's implemented by Rarible. So it will work with the existing Rarible exchange as well. Works if you transfer it without a nominee, it will just set the nominee address to 0, and it will work like any other Rari token. So I click on submit, and now the transfer is happening from my wallet to another wallet. And let me just confirm the transfer. Yeah. So now the transfer has gone through, and if I go back to my account, you will see my balance is reduced by one. So basically, the token, one of the tokens that was in my wallet has transferred to the other account. Yeah, so now my second account 0xC4 is connected, and when I click on wallet 2, you can see the Myne token that we created earlier. And yeah, so this is now transferred to this new account. If you want, you can transfer this to the nominee, or you can change the nominee as well. So the nominee address, so I've selected a new nominee 0x8348 and I clicked on submit. So this MetaMask window has popped up. I click on confirm to change the nominee, and you will see the nominee has changed over here from 0x8 to 0x83. Lastly, let's try to transfer this wallet to a nominee. So let's go to transfer. Okay, so let's try to transfer this wallet to a nominee. So to do that, I'll click on transfer to nominee, and the transfer process will start. So click on confirm, and the wallet has been successfully transferred to my nominee. Okay, so an abridged version of the wallet is also stored to IPFS. Basically, when the NFT is created, this file is uploaded to IPFS that acts as the reference or the distributed reference for the NFTized assets. And obviously, I issue a rally token for all the wallets that are issued. So yeah, that's about it. That's my submission for the NFT Vision Hackathon.